Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm pretty excited because I'm gonna do the then versus now makeup challenge. So I'm gonna do this based on how I did my makeup 10 years ago. Well, almost 10 years ago. So I'm turning 25 next month, and I wanted to take a look back at when I first started wearing makeup, like proper makeup, and recreate that on one side of my face, and on the other side of my face I'm gonna recreate exactly what I do now. So like an everyday then versus now makeup challenge. I'm very excited. So to start off with, I'm gonna start with the then half of my face, and basically I used to use Dior foundation. I think it was like Dior Sculpt. It was ridiculous for like a 15-year-old. But then after I stopped using Dior, I moved on to MAC Pro Longwear. So, and I used my hands. So for the right side of my face, we're gonna use our hands to blend it in. Oh my god. I know this is kind of cheating because this is not what I did. I literally like rubbed it in like moisturizer. I did not prime. I did not use any sort of face protection. I just rubbed it in, and I actually probably didn't even use this much. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, so that was what I did. This is what my face looks like. I didn't do any concealer, nothing. I think I did set it with some Rimmel like setting powder. So I am going to set it with some powder, and I'm just going to use my Catrice one because I don't have any of that at the moment, and I wasn't going out to buy Dior foundation because it's like £50. I don't know what I was thinking when I was like, I didn't have money, I didn't have a job, I don't know how my parents bought me Dior foundation, and I wore it to school every day. Okay, so the right side of my face is done now. Well, as done as we're gonna get. I am now going to do the left side of my face how I do it now. So first of all, before I go in with foundation, I use my Super Block 40 as a primer. So this is a Super City Block 40 oil-free daily face protector. Basically it's like a tinted moisturizer, but I really like it as a primer as well, because it's got a little bit of tint in it. It's nice and wet. And sometimes I use my hands, sometimes I use a foundation brush, so I'm actually just gonna blend it in a little bit with the foundation brush. There we go. And my favourite foundation is Catrice HD Liquid Camouflage. So I went from using a £50 foundation when I was 15 to a €7 foundation when I'm 25. Excellent. And to apply this, I use a blending sponge, which I dampen with priming water, and I just put a couple of drops of the foundation onto the sponge. Oh, that was too much. I forgot that I was only doing half of my face. And I blend this right in. Oh, I just love the colour of this. I wasn't all about a full coverage face back then, whereas now I am full coverage central. So I want to try and like blend them together, even though they're going to be totally different. And now I like make sure to work it into my hairline and like properly cover everything. Now, so after I have blended that in, I go in with my concealer, a word I did not know 10 years ago, and I'm using the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and I just do a little bit under my eyes and on any blemishes, and there's just one blemish on this side of my face. And then I use the same beauty sponge to just blend that out up under my eye. To brighten the eye area. I suppose 10 years ago I probably didn't have bags under my eyes, so I probably didn't need concealer, and I do think, like, you know, I probably shouldn't have been wearing so much makeup, but I loved it and I thought I was really good at it. Little did I know. Now, so that is nice and blended. I'm going to set this side of my face, and to set my makeup now I use, where is it? Here we go. I use the loose rice powder. I actually really want to get my hands on the Fenty Beauty butter powder. Very excited to get my hands on that. And I want to try the foundation as well. So I pack this under my eyes. Because I am sweaty Betty in London. I suppose as well, like when I was 15, I wasn't as sweaty as I am now because I didn't live in London and I didn't really go anywhere other than school and like music classes. So I also bake my upper lip and my chin. And then I get my powder brush, I dip a little bit more of that powder, and I blend that all out. Now, for cheeks and contour, back in the day, I did not know what contour was, I did not know what bronzer was, I just used MAC Dolly Mix blush. So I can't remember what brush I used. I think I used a very similar one to this one, and I literally got the blush and went right on the apples of my cheeks. Very, very pink. Now I do love a pink cheek, but not without some contour. So that was my cheek back in the day. That was it. And now I'm going to show you what I do on this side, and let's compare. We know what I do, so I'm going to do it really quickly and we can compare. So I have done this side of my face. I have carved out those cheekbones. I have just shaded under my jawline, snatched my nose, and done a bit of bronzing on my forehead, and done a subtle bit of blusher here, but I actually think I need a little bit more blush on this side. So it's a big difference. Over here I've got like a chubby little chipmunk cheek of a little girl, and here I've got a nice contoured face. So that was just something I didn't really know about, and I didn't highlight either. I just did not know highlighting existed. So I'm gonna highlight only this side of my face and under my brow bone. And now for the brows. Oh, the brows. So 10 years ago, my brows looked exactly like this, basically non-existent. But instead of filling them in, I just got some clear mascara and left them as they were. So I'm going to get a little bit of mascara that's kind of all gone, because again, I don't have a clear mascara. Yeah, so this is just some roller lash that's all gone. And basically I just like brushed through them so that they weren't full of foundation. And that was it. They were just thin little lines. I also way overplucked them, so they weren't even as thick as this back then. Yeah, so I'm gonna fill in this brow. That's very different. So that was my brows, and now we are gonna do the eyes. So back in the day, I used the glorious, no, not this one. Oh, I think it might be all gone. 1 minute. Haha. Okay, so I got this MAC palette, and I used this colour just every day for, oh, that's how old it is. It's broken. It's fine. So basically I'm going to use this. I used my fingers. I just used my middle finger and I wiped it over my entire eyelid. Oh my gosh, this is taking so much effort. I feel like I need to like scrape the first layer off because it's kind of old. There we go. And I think I went all the way up to my brow. Oh, I nearly went and did the other eye, and I definitely went right in there. And then I went in with some liquid eyeliner. So next, I drew on my flicks, and I did pretty big retro flicks, as far as I remember. I will put in a picture to compare. And I just did a little bit of mascara. I can't actually remember what mascara I used to use. I feel like I used a Dior mascara as well, because I was just such a bougie bitch. There we go. So, that was my eye look. And now we're going to have a look at my left eye and do an eye look that I would do now. And I think I'm going to do like my most kind of like everyday look. And to do that, I'm going to use my Norvina palette. So I'm going to use Base as my base. And then for a transition shade, I'm going to use Love, this pink one. And I go all across the crease. And now, like, this is like an everyday look. Like, it's nothing special. This is just what I would do, like, going to work or going into college, and, you know, it's not like a going out look or anything. And then I'm just going to wipe off some of that fallout. And then I'm going to go into the outer corner with Passion, kind of brick red. And I'm going to go under my eye with Passion. And then just with my baby finger, I'm going to use Dreamer and put that into my inner corner. And I'm going to be really true to what I do like on the daily. And I actually have kind of stopped wearing liquid eyeliner every day. I only really wear it on special occasions now. So I'm just going to go in with mascara. And in fairness, I do pile on the mascara, even if it's just to go down to Sainsbury's. If I'm gonna wear makeup, I'm gonna pile on the mascara. Yeah, now I use Benefit, and I think I used Dior Show. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember. So there we go, and now it is lip time. So, back in the day, Ruby Woo from MAC was my go-to. I wore this every single day. So I'm going to do this on this side. And I also used cherry lip liner, but I don't think I started using cherry lip liner until I started college. So I'm going to go in with just the lipstick. And I think I basically just like drew on my lips with the lipstick. And I'm going to go halfway. I think it's gone off. It smells like alcohol. There we go. And this is literally what I wore to school. Like school. Not college, not uni, school. When I was 15. This face. This was my face. So now I'm just going to do my lip on the left hand side. My fave everyday lipstick is Sephora number 13 Cream Lip Stain. So I'm going to use this. I just like this one for everyday because it's really long wearing. If I'm going to go for red, I usually go for Feel So Grand from MAC. It's a liquid as well. There we have it. And nowadays, I set my makeup with a setting spray. Usually I use All Nighter or one of my Primark ones, but not back then I didn't. Although I am surprised because my makeup did stay well and my lips did stay well as well. But there you have it. So tell me what you think. Which do you prefer? Do you like a chiseled cheek and a natural eye, more defined brows and a nude lip? Or this little retro babe over here? In fairness, I just wanted to live in the 50s, so can you blame a gal? Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and please, please, please subscribe and tell your friends. I love you all.